Hello, peoples of YouTube. I'm HairManX, and welcome back to Two Worlds 2. So we've just gotten the first part of the main quest. So, bad duck thing.
What's that?
Don't quack at me. Now, we're gonna go teleport to this, because one of the quest areas is actually right there, so we teleport here. Actually, we could teleport to there and just go through here, but to here. Then we go there. Much better. Much simpler. Alright, let's go. Alright. I'm actually really glad because I don't have to worry about talking through this scene, so when we get there, because I don't have to talk. I have to read dialogue options, except for those ones I can click. Let's go. Alright. Lag. For such a simple game, there's really bad FPS. Prepare for anything. Because no, Groms could be back. Probably not, but they could be. There's stuff in here? Nope, it's jumped in. Okay. Go this way. We need to go to the Goat's Cave. The Goat's Cave. We're gonna take a shortcut. Of sorts. Friend or foe? Just gonna skip over the border. I don't feel like fighting the boars. Ooh, that's a lot of boars. Yeah, let's stay out of their sight. Alright, we need to get that. Snow things here. Alright, there is the goat cave. Dun dun dun. It's not. There's like something stuck in the wall. It's a snake. Let's keep going. Alright, let's...
Eerie.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, he will say random things at random points in time.
So we finally meet. My name is Reist Tungard. Your sister tried very hard to convince us that you were dead. Had she not been so overzealous in her attempts to convince us of your death, we may have believed her and dismissed you from our minds.
Where is Kira?
In a safe place, where she will stay until you finish your mission for us.
There is no mission. Free her now, and mayhap you will leave this place alive.
You do not understand, mercenary. You will take this job, or your sister will pay with her life, and I shall not repeat that.
I do not make such agreements. You do not know me.
Obstinacy is a family trait, I see. However, I have wasted too much of my precious time on you both already. When you are ready to listen to reason, find Gandohar, and convince him of your newfound wisdom, and make haste. Otherwise...
I do not need your dog's body to find you.
Hold your tongue, or I will forget the small favor which Gandohar asked me to do, and that would not be good for you. Think upon my words.
That's one of the bad guys. You have a chest.
Won't open.
Oh my god, we got stuffs. Yes, I don't think there's anything else in here, so... To the surface. Oh yeah, Gandahar will be right there at the surface, so... There, we don't have to go back to the village. Fun. Awesome. Let's see. Yep, right there.
I knew you would see reason.
My hands are tied now, but I will find you when this is over.
And I will await you. Now, however, carry out the Reist's commands and free your sister.
Do you think me so foolish? They will never set her free when they have what they want.
I also believe that. But I am here to make sure that this will not happen.
Ah, no longer a messenger of no great import, knave?
I have indeed pledged my allegiance to Reist, but I also owe it to your sister. We need only find a way to do this.
That Reist also spoke in riddles about you. I cannot understand the reasons behind your actions, so why should I trust you?
If you do not believe me, ask Kira.
A jester to wit.
Nay, your sister knew you would not listen. She told me of a node not far from here.
A node? I cannot use these since... And Kira also. And she spoke of a node to you?
Kira is an exceptional woman. Reist could not break her will. This is why they now need you. But pray, tell me of these nodes.
Nodes are places where we could freely talk, no matter the distance between us. However, this brought problems for us. People supposed that it was a sign of the taint.
And was it?
I do not know. Kira and I are twins. We have a special connection to one another. And this all stopped when we were 7 years old. But tell me where the node is.
I will show you. Will you go there?
Aye, of course. These are the first tidings for months. And how can I know otherwise if you can be trusted?
You remind me of her, except that she is even more distrustful. When you know what it is you want, come back here. And do not forget that we have little time.
Alright. What we need to do now is go to the teleport, because the node is that place we found. So to the node we go. This teleport system is amazing. It's awesome, and we'll be loving it throughout the rest of the game. If you hear me eating something, that was pastry. I still have some a little bit left. Lag. So weird how some areas you... Yeah, this always freaked me out a little bit. A weird scheme that happens.
It worked. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Kira, how do you feel? Do you know where they imprison you?
No, they move me from place to place. If it were not for Gundahar...
I do not trust him, Kira. Who is he and what links him to you?
He believes he owes me something. Maybe he does. But no matter. I have warned you, and for that I am grateful.
Warn me? Kira, the only thing that I want is your freedom. I will do what I must, even if it means bowing to their will.
Did they tell you what they want?
It seems to be some kind of mission.
They lied. Those people, and chiefly that Reist, are looking for something that once belonged to our family.
I prithee, sister, not that old legend again, how we are cursed and such nonsense.
Brother, listen. I am serious. It must not fall into their hands.
Kira, if those people believe in that tale, it means that they are stupid as those who invented it. I have no desire to speak harshly of our ancestors, but we both know they were not the most reliable people in the world.
I have spoken much with Gundahar, and I tell you this, brother. Do not think lightly of all this.
Then speak, Kira. What do you wish me to do?
You do not have to believe that the relic has any power, but it must be destroyed. Speak with Gundahar. He will tell you more.
If these be your wishes, sister, I shall speak to this Gandahar. However, if he cannot give me a solution to this, I shall not put your life at risk because of an old legend. Can you tell me why these locations seem to work again?
You know what they used to say, that it was the sign of the taint. I do not know how it came about, but one day I felt the energy of the nodes again, just as it was when we were children.
Strange. I felt nothing.
Oh, they come. I must go. They must not realize that we can speak with one another.
But how shall I find you, Kira?
There is a strong node south of Talmont. I will show you the way. And brother, it matters not what they want of you. Do not do it. The price is too high.
Alright, let's go back to Gandhar. Am I going the right way? I am not. This way. It's got good music, this game.
Nice weather.
I would say it's the randomest things. Teleport. Teleport. Oh, we talked to Kandahar.
You are back. Are you satisfied?
Your masters are deranged. Why pursue the myth coined by some crooked mind ages ago?
Kira did not tell you everything, mayhap?
There is not much to tell. I have heard this fable from my parents many times. I know we had some kind of relic in the family long time ago, but we no longer have it.
Do you know what the relic was?
One of the spoils of war, a temple emblem. No sane person believes it.
Ah, I am sure that you know more. However, I shall remind you of a few things. After the war, your family left the East, like most did. They came to the abandoned city on the plain.
To Catalan, I know, but they did not remain there.
Your ancestors were people of great import, but they did everything in their power to be taken for peasants. Strange, isn't it?
If you say so.
According to the legend, there were few humans among those who banished Azeroth after the war. His banishment was of great import, but no one knows where he was banished to and where he is buried. However, your family obtained a rare relic from the war. It was kept in your family for several decades until they decided to break it into pieces and take them away. And once again, we have a mystery as to why.
This is all meaningless.
The relic was the key to Azeroth's tomb, and you know of it. Your parents must have told you that.
What if I have heard this before? It is only a legend. Only the orcs believe that Azeroth sleeps somewhere and awaits his return.
Whatever you think, Reist wants you to bring him the relic and open the tomb.
I told you I have no idea where to look for the relic.
Aye, but we know where it is.
This is difficult to believe. Why then do you not go and get it for yourself?
There is still the problem with the curse. Your parents must have told you about it.
I do not remember. I did not listen too well when they spoke of this legend.
The relic was to be destroyed. But then someone decided to put a curse on it instead. And only descendants of your family line are immune to this curse.
Ye gods! Now I understand. My sister said no, and you had to turn to me. However, even if I work for Reist and do that which he wishes, I cannot know whether they will kill Kira and myself when they have what they want.
Aye, they will not spare you. True.
Your honesty is small comfort.
I know how Kira can be saved. We must convince Reist to release her before the opening ritual is over. And I know that it can be done.
How then? I have nothing with which I can negotiate.
You are wrong. Mayhap you can be replaced, but for Reist, the relic is invaluable.
Indeed. Reist would not be happy if it were destroyed before he could use it.
The alloys used are of dwarven technology. Human forges normally cannot produce enough heat to work with the metal.
Except for the furnace in Qudinar.
Indeed.
I believe I would very much like to wipe the smirk from Reist's face with his own blood.
What is your plan?
Work for him to allay his suspicions. Where can I find him?
Are you sure?
As sure as I ever was.
He awaits you in the place you met him before. But remember that the life of your sister is at stake.
You do not need to remind me.
Alright. Back to the cave. Well, the plot does thicken, doesn't it? Alright, where is
How
he?
cozy.
Doo-doo.
Methinks you care little for your sister when I think on the time you have taken to return here.
No talk, knave. What would you have me do?
Indeed. So, Gandhar must have told you what we want.
Forsooth, he did not explain it very clearly. You tell me.
We want you to bring us the relic that once belonged to your family.
And that is all then?
We demand that you also perform the ritual associated with the relic.
Summon Azural's tomb? How do I know you will not kill my sister and myself when I have done this?
That is a risk you must take.
Then I have another suggestion.
You are in no position to dictate any terms.
You need me. None of you can even touch the relic. You need me.
You forget your sister.
Nay, I do not. But I shall do what you want, on one condition.
Name it.
The ritual must be performed in Qudinar.
Ah, the mercenary has a brain. He thinks to destroy the relic in the furnace.
I could make a candle with the wax in your ears, Reist. I said I will perform the ritual for you, but I shall not complete the ceremony until you free Kira. Now do you understand?
I agree. But if you try to cheat us, your sister will die.
I know what I must do.
Very well, then. I shall leave you with Gandhar. When you are ready, come to Kundahar. We shall await you there.
More dialogue. Let's see. Talk to Gandhar again. It's morning again. And then I think we'll end this video. Lots of talking, not a lot of fighting. But
Rice did not jump for joy when he heard your terms, mercenary.
Aye, but he had to accept them. Pray tell me, why do you work for that man?
I pledged my allegiance to Rice 1 year ago.
When you help me, does this not break your pledge?
Do not ever misunderstand me. I will see to it that the ritual is completed. I shall not hesitate to kill you if you cheat me. All I wish to do is to save Kira.
You are a strange one. Why did you join Reist in the first place?
I always work for someone. You as well? You are a mercenary?
Forsooth. So what do you know of this relic?
There are 5 parts. The location of 2 of them is known to me. You must ask someone the whereabouts of the remaining 3.
Of whom do you speak?
They call him Ho. He works for Reist, as I do. But he does not know what all this means, nor does he understand any of the consequences. One part, the metal frame, was kept in the Tarbakin treasury, but it is no longer in the city. Do you know the story of the Karga clan? The king's edict forced them to hand over their rule in Talmont to the House of Skeldon.
I know that Lord Skeldon comes from the south, near Catalan.
Verily. Ultar Karga rebelled shortly after the takeover. He never surrendered the valuables in the treasury.
Where can I find this Ultar?
There are 2 ways. You could join Lord Skeldon, who would dearly love to destroy Ultar. Or you could try to infiltrate the ranks of the Karga clan.
Very well. And the second piece of the relic?
It was in the hands of the late King Satrius. It was probably buried with him. However, the trail ends in the village of Windbreak, to the west of Catalan. You should start your search there.
And the whereabouts of the last 3 parts are known to whom?
I told you, Ho. Do not expect much wisdom from him. But his knowledge of legends and myths is itself legend.
To where should I take the relic when it is whole again?
We will meet outside Kudinar. I will await you there.
Very well. I am grateful for your help in this matter.
I do this only for your sister. May good fortune accompany you. Methinks you will need it.
Well, and I'll end the episode here. We'll continue on later. And goodbye.